Flex Decker here with another review for you guys. This time, it's the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Marvel Select. This is the Disney Store exclusive / MarvelStore.com exclusive, and this is how you get him out of packaging. Is he comes with this pretty good head sculpt of Andrew Garfield. It's not the worst, but definitely not the best head sculpt. I like his hair. His hair is sculpted really well. The rest of the figure is sculpted really well. The paint job on the webbing, I fear, kind of rubs off. It seems to rub off a little bit too easily, I feel, but it's not the worst. You can always go over it again. It's raised really nicely. The suit is very nicely textured, but it's barely there. Like, this is very smooth, but yet you can still see and feel the texture a little bit. The paint job is incredible. The detailing is just really good on this guy, and it's pretty sweet of a figure, I gotta say. For accessories, he comes with a boatload of hands. He comes with, this is kind of a relaxed, fisted hands. And he comes with regular fists. He comes with web shooting hands, which is kind of cool, as you can clip this in and out, and it clips really well. Pretty sweet. Comes with what he's wearing here, which is, his web crawling hands, which is actually really fun to pose them around in. This really long couple strands of web line. You have this one which you can grab a hold of, and the coloring is really cool. And then you can clip it together with this other one, which you can't really grab a hold of. I thought it'd be the exact same. Turns out that it's not. It's just, I guess you can clip it to stuff like that if you want to. You can do stuff like that. This is pretty sweet. It comes with, this web grabbing hand. So if you want to pose them around with this, pretty nice. What's really sweet is some hands, like these, go up and down. Fisted also go up and down. Go like that, and then this web grabbing hand goes that way. So you can really have them in some sweet dynamic poses. And if you want some sweet pictures, I have a video posted before this that shows some pics. Now if you want to switch out his head, you can very, very easily. Now the thing about this head is I kind of like, this is kind of halfway on it. You can push it in more, but when you push it in more, it kind of doesn't give him as much articulation. I kind of like, you kind of half it on there, but it stays on there really, really well, and it gives him more movement, and it looks more natural. For articulation, this guy's head, it goes up a little ways, down a little ways, side to side, lots of confused look. This mask looks really sweet on him. I love this Spider-Man. His arms go up and down, 360. He bends at the elbow, rotates at the elbow, which is not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought when they showed that, I was like, oh no, but it actually works pretty well. Then, his hands, already showed that. He can also rotate. His diaphragm is is not the best. It's the previous Spider-Man was better, but yeah, I kind of wish they would have done that differently. That's my only complaint with the figure. His legs go in and out, rotates at the upper part of the leg, double jointed knees, and then he's got ankles go up and down, and then he's got a nice ankle pivot. So you can get him in some sweet poses, some really just fun. This guy is really fun to pose around, and I really like his different accessories that he comes with. One thing to mention is with these hands, they don't go up and down, they just stay like that, which I'm kind of fine with. Another little bug is his web shooters there don't It bends here, so that gets a little bit off. But another plus is he does have his web shooters, which is so cool. And this suit, like, I don't know, this figure might be, it could be very well the greatest Spider-Man figure you can get. Like, for this price point, it's definitely the best. If you want, you can get, the Marvel Legends, but I'm kind of a fan of this scale. I like the bigger scale, but there he is compared to the Marvel Legends. The Marvel Legends does have more articulation, but surprisingly Marvel Select has the better paint job, I would say, because it looks more accurate in terms of the film. And like in the film he had like this color of red and blue. It had lighter and then darker at night. And if you want, with how this costume is designed, I love how this costume is designed. You can actually pose him off against cartoon characters. You can pose him off against Venom, and I think it looks pretty sweet. It looks, he could be, a cartoon Spider-Man if you wanted to. And so that's the size comparison. Here is compared to his counterpart, and you can see they made a huge improvement over his whole body look as compared to this. This looks much more like Andrew Garfield than this one. Here he is compared to the Marvel Select Wolverine. Here he is compared to the Marvel Select Captain America the Winter Soldier movie figure. And finally, here he is to the Marvel Select the Lizard movie theater figure. And I actually think he can do pretty well. So all in all, I give this figure is absolutely awesome. He's definitely worth it if you're a fan of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I am very much a fan of. I wish more people were. He's great, even if you're not a fan of that movie, even if you absolutely despise that movie. This guy is a figure to get. He looks so much like the comic. He has like a nod to the McFarlane Spider-Man, and he's just incredibly well made. And yeah, he very much is like the perfect Spider-Man action figure to get. His size is perfect, the proportion is perfect, the look is perfect. He is the Amazing Spider-Man.